Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and if you're wondering why do I look so weird and different, it's because spontaneously I decided to shave my face. And you know what? I don't like it either. Even my girlfriend says that I look weird, so you know what? I will, as soon as I can, grow it back. Let me just put that out there first. I am here to talk about and review Ford versus Ferrari. This is a 2019 film that was directed by James Mangold, a movie that I was very much looking forward to and anticipating just from the trailers, just from the actors alone. We have Matt Damon starring as Carroll Shelby, and he is a former race car driver who gets into just this injury that makes him have to retire. So he ends up working for his own shop, and he gets involved with Ford, who they want him to help create a racing car, something that can actually do some business, that can get some wins, and that can finally beat Ferrari in this big grand race that's been going on for years. Ferrari always wins. So Matt Damon looks off and he finds Ken Miles, played by Christian Bale. And Christian Bale is sort of a wild card, a guy who can't be controlled, can't really be contained, but he's the best racer for the job. Matt Damon knows that. Ford themselves as a company might not necessarily agree, but they're trying to make it work. What I thought of Ford versus Ferrari was, I really enjoyed this film. I did. I thought the story was fascinating. I thought the characters were interesting. Maybe it had something to do with being based on a true story. That always helps add some layers to what is going on in this. But I think the actors were great. Matt Damon, I thought, brought a lot to it. But Christian Bale, he's gonna be nominated. He should be nominated for sure for this role. He always brings 110%. This is no different. He gained all that weight just recently to play Dick Cheney. And he lost all this weight now to play this character, Ken Miles, and I don't know how many years are being taken off of Christian Bale's life for the constant up and down fluctuating between weight and just how into it he gets, even the accent that he has here. Great performances all the way around, seeing him interact with his wife and his son and what goes on there, and then seeing how dedicated he is, how much he was gonna stop racing, but this was just a good opportunity, good money, and he slowly gets sucked back into it, and he just can't help himself with how he gets into wanting to make this car better, what to do to the car to make it better. Other actors in the movie, John Bernthal, who I very much enjoy seeing in films. This is a character that was very different from a role that you normally see him play, that usual tough guy, no take anything attitude, but he was just a dude, a very normal dude who was trying to get business done based off of Ford, but it wasn't always the easiest thing. Tracy Letts as Ford, Henry Ford II. He's the head of Ford. He wants to follow his father's legacy, but he's having difficulty. He's very prideful. And there were aspects to his character that made me think he was an a-hole and he was unlikable, but then there was other aspects where he did open up, where he did show and say why this whole race thing meant so much to him, why he wanted to beat Ferrari so bad, and so it made you sympathize at least a little bit. But Josh Lucas, who I feel like I've seen this guy in other movies before, I just maybe can't think of it right now. He plays Leo Beebe, but this guy was such an a-hole, such an annoying specimen of a person that every time he showed up on screen, everything he said, I was just like, go away, dude. You're screwing everything up. You're letting your ego get into check here with all these hurdles that he's trying to throw in front of Christian Bale and Matt Damon, trying to do this power play and power move, and it just, I wanted to rip your hair out watching this guy and the smug looks that he would give. Sure, good actor because he made me dislike him, but still, the whole aspect of the racing, I'm not this NASCAR race car type person. I could care less about any of that, but watching the movie, watching how it played out, watching how the story plays out, you do get into it. It reminded me of that movie with Chris Hemsworth, where he was a race car driver. Just like a sport that you couldn't care about at all. At least I don't. But with a good story, with good actors, good characters, good writing, you get sucked in, and you're really sitting here rooting for Bale and for Ford, I guess, to win this. Now, the very, very end of the movie, I'm not going to give away too much, even though it is based on true events. You can look it up, you can find out. But it's sad, and it came out of nowhere, and maybe that's my only thing, is that I was just like, whoa, that was an ending that just sort of happened. The movie's like 2.5 hours long, but I wasn't bored. I was satisfied. I was interested all the way through. I'm going to give this a full price. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Ford versus Ferrari, if you've seen it as well. Is this something you're interested in? Should Christian Bale be nominated for an Oscar? Once again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Shot it for profit, hustle legit, cop a big bit, separate it, shot it for profit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit.